We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order.
Rachel. Here. Katie.
Here.
Sarah. Doug.
Here.
Lori. Here. Carrie. Jeff.
Here.
Okay, if we'll go ahead and all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. It's going to be led by Mrs. Matulski's third grade class. And then we'll have a moment of silence for armed services personnel and first responders. Come on up, guys. We're so excited that you're here. Thanks for coming. Okay, whenever you guys are ready.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Good job, you guys.
You guys did an excellent job.
Awesome job.
Good job.
Awesome job, you guys. Awesome
Good job.
job. You want a high five instead?
Good job.
Yes, good job, guys. Awesome. Nice job, guys. Great job. You guys did so awesome. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Thanks, Allison.
Good job. Good job, Allison. I won't make you high
High
five.
five.
Thank you. Great job. Thank you. And thank you.
You guys are welcome to scoot out if you have any parents or anybody with the kids.
You can stay too.
I was gonna say you're welcome to stay.
Nobody ever does.
I know. Okay. Are there any items to be added or changed to the agenda?
Yes, we will be adding GCS reports for a committee update for technology and curriculum after the treasurer's report.
Okay. If I miss it, will you just remind me, please? Thank you. All right, correspondence and accommodations. A thank you card to the Mimic Insurance Dravetsky Agency from Gaylord Community Schools for providing ice cream to staff in honor of Staff Appreciation Week. A thank you card to H2 Move from Gaylord Community Schools for providing staff massages in honor of Staff Appreciation Week. And then recognitions and acknowledgements for the GHS teacher Erica Hart and the MEDOC students. Mrs. Hart, do you want to come up and do a little announcement?
Yeah, you guys. Okay. So these are MEDOC students from this year. They're almost all seniors. And this is the first year we did HOSA, Future Health Care Providers. It's a club. We had it actually at Gaylord High School a long time ago, but we just kind of revived it this year. And these kids, there's actually 20 students, and a lot of them are in sports and other things. And so they couldn't all be here. But this year, they worked really, really hard. And they each picked different events in healthcare to study, and some of it involves skills. And I just am so proud of how hard all of them worked. And we had a regional event in December. We competed. 13 out of the 20 made it to states. And then we went to the state event, which was just in April. And those 13 did amazing. We had several. We actually had 4 who qualified for the regional event, or the international event, which we found out later, which was really exciting. And we had several students who actually competed in the Anatomage tournament, and 2 of them are here who actually competed and got 3rd place out of 48 teams. And the Anatomage is that big table that has all the virtual dissection, so they had to memorize. They spent hours studying and learning all the anatomy, and they just did incredible. So I'm very, very proud of them. And that is all. Did I forget anything? No? Okay.
Good job.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
see you guys. Good job, Laura. Thank you. Good job. Congratulations. Good job, Joey. See you tomorrow.
Visiting you tomorrow?
Yeah. Alrighty, moving on to the 2025-2026 GCS retirees. At North Ohio, it will be Leslie Girth and Heidi Weber. At South Maple Elementary, Marcia Killian. Athletic Secretary Jill Kasuba. And food service worker Teresa Lambert. So would we like to start with North Ohio? Does the building principal want to say a few words about them, about Leslie and Heidi? If I mix them up, are they different?
Oh, yeah, this is Leslie's.
So true to form, we have a few words about these lovely ladies. And I will say, one of the best parts about working here in this district is when we get to welcome fresh new faces and everybody feels very energized to come and to be joining this team. And this probably is one of the most difficult things to do, is to say goodbye to some really amazing staff and tell them thank you for all their years of service. So I'll start with Heidi. Heidi has been teaching since 1994. She's taught at multiple schools and has spent the last 25 years of her teaching career teaching kindergarten, and the last 23 of those years at North Ohio. Heidi's the kind of teacher you want your children to have when they have their first school experience. She's patient, she's kind, and compassionate. She has a knack for supporting both students and parents, because kindergarten parents do not know always how school goes, and Heidi is the best person to help with that. She has a knack for supporting both students and parents as they begin their school career, noting that developing lasting relationships with families and the community has been deeply meaningful for her. Her co-workers describe her as positive, always bringing joy and positivity, an array of sunshine. Heidi's been our point person for our reading tutor lab, supporting the growth of future educators or kids just exploring that option. She notes that some of her most memorable moments are when former students come back to say hello, or she's teaching students who she once had their parents. Heidi will no doubt be remembered as a teacher who genuinely loved her students, loved to make learning fun and important, and modeled and encouraged kindness all day, every day. She's shared her gifts with Gaylord Community Schools for many years, and for that we're grateful for the love she's shared and the lives that she has touched. Oh, thank you. Leslie Girth began her path to education as a parent volunteer at North Ohio and then was hired as an IA. She subbed in the district and then officially began her classroom career in 2nd and 3rd grade in 2006. In her 20-plus years in education, Leslie has been a valued and respected teacher, both within the building and within this community. She's known to be dedicated, detail-oriented, and committed to her students, helping them grow a love for learning. Leslie, after teaching technology and enrichment as a special for the last 7 years, has been able to be part of the lives of thousands of students. If you do the math and you think about 7 years and you think 380-ish students per year, that's thousands of kids she's been able to touch. Leslie notes her special memories as those everyday bits of joy when a student giggles or wants a hug or a high five. Those lighthearted moments are the ones that she'll treasure, along with the great memories she's made taking 3rd graders to Lansing. God bless. Leslie's commitment to the district has been evident in her work ethic, her communication, her ability to tailor lessons and learning and specials, as well as supporting those students needing additional help with literacy and small groups, and her connection with staff and students. We will certainly miss her at school and do hope that she comes by occasionally with some chocolate chip cookies.
Congratulations. enjoy. I'm so glad I still get to see you. And for South Maple, Miss Parker is going to have Miss Killian come up.
Oh, yay. So we have Marcia Killian. Marcia has spent 26 years in the district. She started her career teaching reading recovery in a reading specialist position, and then spent the most of her career teaching kindergarten and third grade. If you asked Marcia's students what they know about her, they would say she tells you like it is, she doesn't sugarcoat it, she will let you know if you need to do something, that she loves her dogs, she loves the color pink, and she's not a big fan of technology.
But I did learn the smart
She
board.
did. She's very proud of that feat this year. She was very nervous about that at the beginning of the year, but did a great job. The staff would say her smile in the morning is one of the greatest things to start your day. She's always got a kind message to uplift the staff, and or a funny little whatever to make your day go well. She's been a cornerstone for our school, and I think it's gonna be really hard to replace her. She's just one of those people that has kind of set the tone for a positive environment. And every day she lifts me up, and I'm really gonna miss you. And I know. And as you can see, she's just a ray of sunshine all the time. Never has a bad word to say, and it has a great can-do attitude. So if we could just take that and model that for the younger generation, it would be great. So.
I have somebody in mind.
Oh, yes, and she's willing to sub long-term, everybody. If you have any long-term sub, Marcia will be available next year.
And my daughter is a carbon copy of
Yes, she is. Oh, congratulations.
Can't believe it. Don't believe it.
Congratulations.
I coached her.
I know. I know. All right. Mr. Byram, are you doing Mrs. Kasuba?
Nope, Mr. Calvin.
Mr. Cowper is, all right.
Well, it's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Jill Kasuba to you this evening. Ms. Kasuba has served as our athletic secretary for countless years, and as you walk through the daily adventures of eligibility and attendance and dismissals while answering the phone and opening the door for our students that never seem to quite be on time in the morning, Ms. Kasuba has held it all together for multiple athletic directors, and we're all thankful and grateful that she's been able to handle us as much as anything else, because we're all different challenges. So Jill's patience and just ability to work through the details of athletics that are nonstop, especially when you look at winter and spring sports that change every 5 minutes. She's the lady that makes us all happen inside our athletic department. So Jill, thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jill. All right, and then food service worker, Therese Lambert.
I think she made it tonight, but I can still give you a couple
Oh, okay, sure.
quick sentences. No, we would like to recognize and thank Therese Lambert for her time and dedication to Gaylord Community Schools and the food service department. She's worked here for just about 2.5 years, and although I am new to the district this year, it did not take long for me to really get to see how much she cared about her work, our students, and her coworkers. During her time with us, she brought kindness, dependability, and a positive attitude each day. She quickly became an important part of our team. We're truly grateful for the contributions she's made and the example that she set throughout the time that she was here. So I'd like to wish her a very happy and well-deserved retirement.
Perfect, thank you. All right, moving on to personnel, new hires. Interim head varsity softball coach Will Bethy interim assistant varsity softball coach Brent Titus, varsity hockey coach Joseph St. John, freshman volleyball coach Nadine Beam, educational assistant Benjamin Smith, and food service worker Melinda Danielson. Moving on to resignations. NOE teacher Ashley Thompson, Gaylord High School freshman boys basketball coach Jason Wenzel, Gaylord Middle School football coach Alan Daw, and educational assistants Cheyenne Ritter and Christina Van Sheever. Okay, close enough, right? Moving on to retirements, educational assistant Peggy Karsten, and then termination of contracts, Gaylord High School varsity softball coach Ron Mogenberg. Moving on to building updates. Miss Carla with preschool.
Thank you. Today we're kind of talking about some extra things that go on in different schools. In preschool, we just had our second open house last week, and that was really successful. Several families signed up immediately after visiting with some of our teachers and seeing our classrooms. Next week, we're going to have our preschool family fun night, which we do in the spring for our families. They get to come in, and we have several of our kindergarten teachers come and talk to them about what school looks like for them in the fall. So that's a good transitional evening. But then we also do something fun. The parents and the students get to go paint flower pots, and then they plant seeds in them. And so it's just kind of a fun evening for families as well as informative. On Friday, May 22nd, we're going to be we're calling it a fun field day. We're not technically going to be outside of the field, but we're going to have a lot of fun activities. We're going to rotate the classes, and so that's going to be our preschool, not attempt, but our preschool fun day, field day. So that's what we're going to do then. And lastly, on June 5th, we're going to have our preschool graduation, and that's going to be over at GIS at 9:30. So you're all welcome if you can come and attend that. Thank you.
Great, thank you. South Maple.
We celebrated Teacher Appreciation Week last week, and along with Javetsky Agency and H2 Move, we had a couple of other community organizations help support Teacher Appreciation Week. So we wanted to thank the Orsa Credit Union for providing breakfast for the staff, and our PTO, who was a pivotal group in our celebration. They provided donuts and coffee one morning. They provided pizza lunch. They arranged it so teachers could order lunch on Friday from Food and Stuff. They ordered these bomb pencil sharpeners that everybody's raving about, and there's like this whole thing about it. But they've been really awesome at supporting teachers and whatever they need. So they were great. We also have Fun Day coming up at the end of the month, which is like an end of the year culmination of just celebrating a great year. Marlena Kapp does a good job organizing and facilitating that. We also have Career Day coming up at the end of the month, which highlights some professional careers in the community that students may not be aware of, that they might be considering as a career path when they grow up. So just some general exposure to some careers that are available to them. We have the Chocolate House fundraiser coming up next week. And PTO has graciously offered to sponsor Popcorn Friday, so once a month they pop popcorn for the entire building and the kids really enjoy it. So just some bright spots at South Maple.
Perfect, thank you. North Ohio.
So, along with Maple, what Mrs. Parker noted, we too wanted to acknowledge our PTO. They did a 90s theme, staff appreciation, and each day there was something. So for instance, Monday We'll Be There For You, so everything came either from a show or a popular song. In the 90s, they did Central Perk, and so we got coffee delivered, so you could order the Ross or the Monica, different flavors of coffee. They had Ice Baby, they had different drinks the next day. So everything was 90s themed. You mentioned H2 Move, and we had X amount of slots for staff massages. Another thing our PTO organized was a picture, so you could turn a picture in of yourself in the 90s. Lots of senior pictures on the board, lots of people starting their careers at that time, and then we do have some staff who were probably just being thought of in the 90s. So there was a large variety, but at any rate, we drew those slots for those massages out of the people who had turned in their pictures to participate in that fun 90s. And so that's one of the ways that we celebrated, and that really kicks off May. This month is absolutely jam-packed with lots of experiences for our students. We have 2 assemblies. We have one coming to school, character building and positivity. And we have one that we're gonna enjoy with Maple at the auditorium. And that is really in partnership with our PTOs and our communities and schools folks who organize this, and they're really just acknowledging all the hard work that staff and students put in to increase our attendance this year. So that was one of our focuses, and so that was something that they're doing for us so that we can enjoy and kind of come together because of that. We also have lots of field trips on the calendar. We've got kids going to the Sportsplex, we've got kids going to the library, Raven Hill, Hartwick Pines. Our 3rd graders are gonna do a tour of GIS at the end of the month with Miss Andren. We have our spring sing, luckily on the same day as the Chocolate House, so it'll be a very busy day for North Ohio that day. So come join us at our spring sing. It's at the auditorium starting at 9 o'clock. We'll have kindergarten through 3rd grade on the 20th. And our last day of school, we always do a parade and clap our students out. So that will also be happening in June, of course, but that's a fun event, and we carry our North Ohio sign. Our 3rd graders get clapped out by all of the K1 and 2 students, so lots to look forward to in the next few weeks.
Awesome.
So some of similar things at GIS, our PTO did a nice job as well. We had a hat bar, the staff made hats for themselves, and a flower bar, and lots of food, and so everybody was having a great time and feeling appreciated during Staff Appreciation Week. We continue to celebrate the amazing things at the school with our Student of the Month assemblies, which have been a good hit. We celebrate individual students, we celebrate teachers, we celebrate classes, and we always have a staff game to show team building, and the teacher that wins a prize for their teachers, or for their class, so that's always a lot of fun. Our leadership club, which it consists of 6th grade, put on Kids Night Out and a movie night this year, all student led, which was great. That student leadership is wonderful. Melanie Taylor kind of leads that with some of the counselors that work with the health department as well. Right now, 6th grade is at camp, so far 2/3 of our 6th graders have been at camp, which is a huge hit to be back. They're at Hayawentha. The kids report the food is amazing and it's been a great time, so by the end of the week, everyone will have went. We also are doing a 6th grade celebration, a 6th grade fancy breakfast. John and Stacy at GIS are gonna have our 6th graders come through and have like a catered breakfast, and then we'll celebrate some amazing things happening in 6th grade, and then do a walkthrough and a group picture as well. And then Liz Reynolds, a 6th grade teacher, was the lucky recipient of the McCall Conference. It's about a $2,000 award in the ISD, so she was able to attend that conference in Grand Rapids this year, where she was able to get some really innovative training, and her application was great, and the committee at COP was very excited to have selected her. And this week we're celebrating our Chocolate House fundraiser, our 2nd tier prize, which is the Gaga Ball Showdown. We have 84 applicants, or kids that get it, and they're very excited to get the Gaga Ball Showdown. So we'll have to report how that goes, and but they're like, when is the Gaga Ball Showdown? We can't wait. So we're excited to see how that goes. It's one of the prizes. We tried to do student activities as prizes, and it seems to be a big hit. So
Good.
thank you.
All right, I'll follow up as well, talking about teacher appreciation for us as well. We had also organized several different things. Things from donut breakfast to barbecue out, and Dave and I barbecued out in front of the building for our staff at lunch on Friday, so different things like that. I just want to highlight as well some good things going on at the middle school. We've been having a pretty successful track season, and we have a home meet coming up this Wednesday, so come out there and check it out. I think it starts at 4 o'clock. Things we're organizing and get going. Each quarter we've organized an academic luncheon for our students that have A- and above, and they get a chance to have a kind of more fancy lunch with us. And we have been also every quarter doing an attendance raffle where we raffle off some gift cards for those who have perfect attendance each quarter. Excuse me. We're in the middle of planning our end of the year awards ceremony. And in addition to that, we get to this time of the month and it's always a challenge because there's been a lot of testing that's gone on. And so we're talking about NWEA and growth, and so we put together a competition where the seminar class that has the highest combined growth between math and ELA will win a special prize at the end of the year. I also want to talk about some cool things we've done with careers. So we had, a few weeks ago, we went over to Kirtland Community College and they had a career day there. That was a really cool field trip that our 8th graders went on. They got some hands-on experience in different things from automotive tech to machining, but also to medical careers and arts and different things like that. And then we're heading to another one this Thursday at the Ellison Center. That's the My Career Quest. That's going to be really fun. In addition to that, we've had some great performances and outings from our middle school band and choirs. They went to the state festival over the last couple weeks and performed excellently. And then the last thing I also want to highlight is our staff member of the month for April, which is Mrs. Sarah Jakeway. She's our Spanish teacher. She's a rock star. If you walk into her class at the beginning of the year, you'll see a bunch of students trying to speak some Spanish, like ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. And then if you walked into her class about a week ago, you would not hear a lick of English in there, and the students are responding in full Spanish. They're actually currently reading a book in Spanish right now. So the amount of growth that you could see really is a testament to how well she does with those students, and they really are connecting how that's a useful skill for them down the road. So those are some of the awesome things going on at the middle school.
Great, thanks, Corey.
Okay. We also did a 90s theme for teacher appreciation, but we went even deeper. We did a Saved by the Bell theme. Since I live at that course every once in a while, might as well get it going. And so we had something going on each week. So we got food for the staff. Friday was the Bayside Barbecue. Monday was Party with Max, and so we were able to give out some treats. Coffee bar on Tuesday, and we had a hall pass game that some staff were able to play and win. So they were having fun, and that was important. And we were able to secure a lot of our food and everything else from a lot of our local businesses, and they've been helping us out throughout the entire year. They've helped us with all of our staff meetings. We've done a couple potato bars throughout the school year to keep staff morale high. We even did a kickoff this year with a barbecue for our staff on the very first day that they returned. So we've kind of had that theme, feeding them, and to keep that morale high. So the other pieces that I have, Charity Week is this week, and so that's been kind of well, it's been a tradition now for like almost a decade. And so the student council created a passport, and students will be able to buy this passport, and then working with Buffalo Wild Wings, Tim Hortons, and some other businesses in town for students to be able to buy that passport, and then all proceeds will go to 22 to None is the charity that we chose this year. So pretty excited about that. Our financial management class finished up a collaboration with the Otsego County Leadership Program, where we were able to provide a budget scenario for a couple hours. So they were pulled out in the morning and they were able to go through, and they were purchasing an apartment, paying rent and having to budget an entire month based on a specific type of salary. And then Mr. Warren is actually going to expand that, and that's his culminating project for the end of the year, where they're going to have a full salary for the year, and their choices are a lot more. And so like building choice, the economic supply demand, luxury versus necessity, all that good stuff's being captured as well. And then the last piece that I wanted to kind of cover was our Decision Day Assembly. That is something, this is our second year doing it, and every year, we're making it bigger and finding better ways to celebrate our students. Decision Day is more of a focus on our seniors, and we are just celebrating those that have made a choice to start their careers right out of school. If they're going to college, going to a trades, choosing to serve in our military. And so then all of the seniors are able to come down when we say their the profession that they're going into or the colleges that they're committing to, and it was really cool because we had all the seniors kind of circled around in the gym. And what we invite the entire student body in hopes that, hey, this is why you're here, type of thing. And it's a great reminder as to school's not over yet. And getting our younger students to look at their future and what they want to do. So, successful time, and May is a very, very busy month for us at the high school. So, many, many things to come.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody, for the building updates. Moving on, is there any public input?
There's not.
Okay. Moving on to the consent agenda, it is recommended that the board approve the consent agenda. As presented, we have the special board meeting minutes from the workshop for 5/5, and a treasurer's report, the general fund and athletic fund bills in the amount of $2.9 million, cafeteria fund bills in the amount of $88,101, sinking fund bills in the amount of $67,685, and the prior period adjustment in the amount of $0.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Any discussion, questions? Okay,
Rachel?
Yes.
Katie?
yes.
Doug?
Yes.
Lori?
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, and then moving on to the GCS reports, the Technology and Curriculum Committee. I can give some overview on that. Couple of things that were discussed at the Technology and the Curriculum meeting will be items that we're going to vote on here for new and unfinished business, but computer life cycle proposal. So we're going to go through that, and this is just our standard update for the life cycle of our Chromebooks. So we discussed 625 Chromebooks to be purchased this year. That will include the gumdrop cases and the software included in that, and the security recording receiver for those. And then also with the curriculum is going to be the Positivity Project, and so we discussed that, and that is a pre-K through 12 character education curriculum. And that helps empower students to build positive relationships and act with character. These are 15-minute sessions that are going to occur among teachers throughout our school district. And then the great thing about that too is that all those are taught at the same topic, at all the same classrooms, at all the same age groups. So I really like that idea. And then just help strengthen students' relationships, characters, and overall school culture. So we discussed that. And the 61V grant update, just a quick update on that we did not get the grant that we applied for. That was I had to do with CTE, but we will apply for it next year. So just an update on that. Moving on to new and unfinished business. It is recommended that the board approve the 2026-2027 School of Choice as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve the 2026-27 School of Choice as presented.
I'll second.
Any questions or discussion? Okay,
Rachel?
Yes.
Katie?
yes.
Doug?
Yes.
Lori?
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
Motion carries.
It is recommended that the board approve the purchase of 2 new 77-passenger school buses from Zarimba Equipment for the amount of $319,000 as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of 2 77-passenger school buses from Zarimba Equipment.
I'll second.
Any questions about school buses?
Rachel?
Yes.
Katie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
Lori?
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. It is recommended that the board approve the yearly computer life cycle proposal as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve the yearly computer life cycle proposal as presented.
I'll second.
Any questions about Chromebooks? Okay.
Rachel?
Yes.
Katie?
Yes.
Doug?
Yes.
Lori?
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
Motion carries.
It is recommended that the board approve the COP ESD budget resolution as presented.
So we had talked about this a lot, and I would like to make a motion that we do not approve the COP ESD budget resolution. This, and follow up with a letter explaining that our needs are not aligning with their services at this time. So I will
Okay.
make that motion.
I will second it.
Okay. Any discussion or,
I'm in agreement. I agree.
okay.
Okay, so Rachel,
Yes.
Katie,
Yes.
Doug,
Yes.
Lori,
Yes.
Jeff.
Yes.
So the motion carries that we are denying the COPESD budget resolution.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I paused for a second. I wanted to make sure that we were denying.
Yeah.
Okay. It is
And you have that letter, or that's gonna be the letter that you've
So I
already.
attached it and
Yep.
welcome any feedback you have. I think that we have to probably get a signature on that later this week. So, but if there's any feedback or thoughts, Dennis and I have given it a few looks, but we welcome any feedback you have.
Yeah, I liked it, I just want,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. It is recommended that the board approve the 3-year contract with the Positivity Project in the amount of $53,925 as presented.
I will make the motion to approve the 3-year contract with the Positivity Project in the amount of $53,925 as presented.
I will
Check.
second.
Any questions or discussion?
Just, I really liked what was presented and the feedback we're getting from staff. This is from, a lot of it is, about positivity, and so this was the piloting of this program, correct, this last year?
This last year, yes.
Which we saw a lot of reductions in,
We have.
yes. So, and you will be, or the district will be providing that flyer to the parents or information
We'll be
about-
giving
yeah.
information out to the parents, and actually our counseling department will be likely spearheading some of those communications, which is a K-12 department, along with looking at data to make sure that as we're going through this and we're looking at it again in 2 years to decide, what we'd like to do, we can show that it's working, so.
Great. Okay.
Any other discussion? Okay.
Rachel.
Yes.
Katie.
Yes.
Doug,
Yes.
Lori.
Yes.
Jeff.
Yes.
Motion carries.
It is recommended that the board approve the new position of student engagement consultant as presented.
I will make a motion to approve the position of student engagement consultant as presented.
Second.
Any questions or discussion about that?
This is the grant-funded consultant position that will be providing,
Specialized support for students with behavioral
Special
needs.
needs.
Yep, who needs more support.
Rachel.
yes.
Katie.
Yes.
Doug,
Yes.
Lori.
Yes.
Jeff.
Yes.
Motion carries.
It is recommended that the board approve the new position of student engagement paraprofessional as presented.
I'll make the recommendation, approve the new position. This is positions, student engagement paraprofessionals.
I'll second.
Any questions or discussion?
Again, this will be more of a special trained.
Specialized team,
Yes.
yes, who are working with our students that need the most support, and we've increased the pay range for those staff, and they will be a very highly trained team working with the student engagement consultant, so.
Rachel.
Yes.
Katie.
Yes.
Doug,
Yes.
Lori.
Yes.
Jeff.
Yes.
Motion carries.
New staff introductions. Do we have any new staff?
Not here, no, thank you.
Okay. And there is no public input, so I need a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?